If you were to ask me to come up with the most cream cheesiest appetizer I could think of, this would be it. I'm going to do two things today. First, I'm going to show you how to make a very rich and creamy, quick guacamole. Say that 10 times. Then I'm also going to show you how to make a very rich and creamy, crunchy flauta. Now those flautas are so good dipped into that rich and creamy guacamole. I think that you're just going to think this is a brilliant way to use your cream cheese. To begin my creamy guacamole, I'm going to start with 8 ounces of Philadelphia whipped cream cheese. Now I'm going to use the whipped variety because this is going to make this guacamole nice and light and rich and creamy. Now I'm also going to add to it some ripe avocados. Once I have cut my avocado in half and removed that center pit, all I'm going to do with a sharp knife is just score it lengthwise and then across. Once I do that, if I just take my thumbs and press along the back side, all the avocado is just going to fall out right into your bowl. So once I do that to all my avocados, I'm just going to simply mash the avocado together with this nice whipped cream cheese. Now we're going to add some flavor to our rich and creamy base. We're going to first take some chopped red onions and put it right in. Next we're going to add some chopped red tomatoes. Make sure they're nice and red and ripe and juicy. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a nice helping of cilantro. Now this is about 1/2 cup of chopped cilantro. To me, that's what makes this dish. Now if you're not a fan of cilantro, because people either love it or they hate it, just don't add it. The next thing we're going to add is a jalapeno. Now, a lot of people get afraid of the jalapenos, thinking that they're going to be too hot. But you know what? In this case, when we added all that cream cheese, it really tempers the heat. So all you do is get that nice, rich, smoky flavor. You should really try it if you think you don't like jalapenos. Also, I'm going to add the juice of a few limes right inside, a little salt, a little pepper to taste, and I'm going to go ahead and put 2 cloves of freshly squeezed, or crushed rather, garlic. Now we're going to assemble our flautas. I went to the grocery store and I bought some uncooked flour tortillas. You can do this with corn tortillas, but I prefer the flour. Now I like to get these uncooked tortillas because to me it's the same difference as homemade bread versus store-bought bread. The homemade is so much better. So we want to be the ones to cook this shell for the very first time. Now I'm going to take some Philadelphia cream cheese. Now I'm going to use the garden vegetable variety. You could use the chive and onion or the original, whatever you'd like. Just use the tub where it's nice and soft. Now the reason I like this garden vegetable is it's so full of flavor. You know, it's just jam-packed full of the red peppers and onions, and it just really cuts down on a lot of work for me. I'm just going to smear that right down the middle. Very easy. Don't put too much because we don't want these to be too large and have a problem. Then I'm going to take some Kraft authentic Mexican style just shredded cheese and just sprinkle it down the middle. Now if you like jack cheese or cheddar cheese, go ahead and use whatever you want to. I just prefer this. Now to assemble these, what we want to do is to flip that top corner over and then the back corner. Fold the side in and then just roll. These are very quick and easy to make, and now they're ready to be cooked. Now it's time to cook our flautas. Now we have 2 options here. We could take them and put them on a baking sheet and cover them with a cooking spray and bake them off. But today I'm going to go ahead and fry them because I want a nice crunchy coating to go in that nice creamy guacamole. So I'm just going to take my flautas and lower them into some cooking oil in a pan. I'm just going to cook them till they're nice and golden brown. In fact, I have one ready to come out right now. You know, this dish is so quick and easy to make, and you know, I don't know about you girls, but when I'm cooking and I'm having a party, I like to make something simple so I can have fun at my own party. And this is really a recipe that does not have a lot of fancy, fussy ingredients. It's just simple, and almost everybody likes this. Okay, I just piled up my guacamole nice and high, and I can hardly wait to try this recipe. It looks so good. You know, I put this on a beautiful hand-painted serving dish that just really pops with color and really showcases how beautiful and nice and simple this dish really is. Now, let's go ahead and try it. Put a flauta on my plate. Let's get a nice scoop of this guacamole. Okay. Now look, when you break these apart, all that rich cream cheese filling and the crust, that tortilla is so light and flaky. Oh yeah. That is total cream cheese bliss. Now let's try that creamy, rich guacamole. Crazy, crazy good. This is so good. You know, next time you need a major cream cheese fix like I often do, go ahead and give this a try. You are just going to think you went to cream cheese heaven. This is so good.